Chapter 14, Sugar Magic Malfunction. Holly lifted her hands, a glimmer of sugar magic dancing at her fingertips. She aimed to repair the broken gingerbread house, but her magic had different ideas. Rather than fusing the fragments together, the gingerbread erupted into a whirlwind of crumbs, blanketing the town square in a gooey, sugary chaos. Candy canes spun through the air like festive shrapnel, and peppermint sticks whirled like striped tornadoes. "Holly!" Jack yelled, evading a volley of rogue candy canes. He rushed to her side, frost magic snapping around him like a protective shield. "What's going on?" Holly's face paled, her eyes wide with panic. "I don't know. I can't control it." Her magic pulsed wildly, sending marshmallows raining from the sky like puffy snowflakes, while gumdrops pelted down like a colorful hailstorm. Jack grabbed her hand, his cool magic intertwining with hers, creating a swirling mix of ice and sugar. "Breathe, Holly. We'll fix this together." He guided her, their combined magic steadying the chaotic sugar storm. The marshmallows slowed, then stopped, hanging in the air like frozen clouds, while the gumdrops halted their descent, suspended in midair. Holly took a deep breath, her heart pounding like a drum in her chest. She focused on Jack's calm presence, using it to anchor her spiraling magic. Slowly, the gingerbread crumbs and rogue candies returned to their original forms, the town square regaining a semblance of order. The scent of sweet chaos lingered, a sticky reminder of the magical mayhem. Once the immediate chaos was contained, Holly turned to Jack, her brow furrowed with worry. "What's happening to my magic? It's never acted like this before." Jack squeezed her hand, his ice magic soothing her frayed nerves like a cool balm. "We'll figure it out. Let's start by retracing your steps. What were you doing before the magic went haywire?" Holly thought back, her mind racing like a sleigh on ice. "I was trying to stabilize the square, just like we planned. But then, my magic, it was like it had a mind of its own. It felt like every sweet treat I've ever baked wanted to join the party." Jack nodded, his eyes scanning the square for any clues, the cobblestones glistening with a sugary sheen. "We need to find out what's causing this. It could be connected to the lodestone's influence." As they surveyed the damage, Brigadier Nutcracker approached, his wooden boots clicking against the cobblestones with a steady rhythm. "Holly, Jack," he greeted, his painted eyes filled with concern. "I've seen this before. It's a symptom of magical interference." Holly turned to the Nutcracker, her hope renewed like a parched plant in the rain. "Do you know what's causing it? How can we fix it?" Brigadier Nutcracker stroked his painted beard, his gaze thoughtful. "The lodestone's influence is growing, attracting more holiday magics to Merry Hollow. Your sugar magic is likely reacting to this influx. To stabilize it, you'll need to harmonize your magic with the lodestone's frequency." Jack's brow furrowed, his hands still clasped around Holly's, their magics intertwined like a festive ribbon. "How do we do that?" The Nutcracker's eyes gleamed with determination, reflecting the sparkling lights of the town square. "You'll need to perform a synchronization ritual. It's an ancient practice, designed to align a mage's magic with a powerful artifact. But be warned, it's not without its risks. If not performed correctly, it could leave Holly's magic in disarray, or worse, permanently altered." Holly's resolve hardened, her grip on Jack's hand tightening like a vice. "We'll do whatever it takes. Merry Hollow is counting on us." Holly and Jack wasted no time, diving headfirst into the preparations for the synchronization ritual. They split the list of required ingredients, rallying the townsfolk to assist in the gathering. Merry Hollow buzzed with a mix of apprehension and determination, each resident eager to contribute, their breaths visible in the cool air as they hurried about their tasks. Mrs. Claus gathered rare mistletoe from the enchanted grove, her fingers nimbly plucking the leaves from the branches, while the gingerbread baker ground his finest spices, the aroma filling the air with a comforting warmth that wafted through the streets. The candlemaker melted down his oldest wax, infusing it with a touch of his own flame magic, the scent of beeswax and smoke mingling in the crisp air. Each ingredient was carefully sourced, the town coming together like a well-oiled machine, their collective effort a testament to their love for Mary Hollow. Holly retreated to her cozy kitchen, the counters cluttered with the gathered components. She took a deep breath, her fingers tingling with anticipation and a hint of trepidation. The synchronization ritual was delicate, requiring precision and focus. She rolled up her sleeves, her festive sweater pushed aside to keep it clean, revealing her freckled arms dusted with a fine layer of flour. First, she combined the mistletoe and spices in her mortar, the pestle grinding them together in a rhythmic dance, the scent of pine and ginger filling the air like a potent Christmas potpourri. She added a drop of melted wax, the flame magic sizzling as it hit the cool mixture, releasing a plume of aromatic smoke. Jack watched from the doorway, his ice blue eyes reflecting the flickering candlelight like tiny dancing flames. He held the final ingredient, a vial of shimmering frost magic, extracted from his own essence. It sparkled like liquid stardust in his hand. He stepped forward, handing it to Holly with a reassuring smile, his breath visible in the cool air of the kitchen. "You've got this, Holly." Holly nodded, her green eyes meeting his, a silent understanding passing between them. She poured the frost magic into the mixture, her sugar magic flaring to life like an ignited spark. The concoction glowed, the different magics swirling together like a miniature galaxy, a mesmerizing dance of light and color. She lifted her hands, her magic guiding the mixture as it coalesced into a single, pulsating orb. The orb hovered above her palms, the synchronized magic humming softly, a harmonious melody of different powers united. Holly's breath hitched, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and fear, her nerves tingling with the magnitude of the task at hand. She looked to Jack, her voice barely a whisper, a tendril of steam rising from her lips. "It's ready." Jack placed a steadying hand on her shoulder, his cool magic grounding her, a solid anchor in the storm of emotions. Together, he murmured, his gaze unwavering, his breath mingling with hers in the cool air. Holly took a deep breath, her eyes fluttering closed as she prepared to merge the synchronized magic with her own. The orb pulsed, ready to bind Holly's magic to the lodestone's frequency, a union that would determine the fate of Mary Hollow. The kitchen hummed with anticipation, the air thick with the scent of pine, ginger, and magic, a heady mix that clung to the walls like a comforting embrace. Holly's lips parted, her incantation soft yet powerful, the first words of the ritual spilling forth like a gentle melody, weaving a spell that would change the course of their journey. Holly's hands glowed with a soft, steady light as her sugar magic flowed smoothly, the chaotic pulsing finally subsided, replaced by a steady, rhythmic thrum. She let out a sigh of relief, her shoulders relaxing as she regained control, the tension melting away like ice under a warm sun. "We're not out of the woods yet," Jack murmured, his gaze scanning the crowd. "But this is a start."